Hello, my name's Joseph. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Kazzalistic. Today I'm recording this on Thursday and I am led to believe that today is Thanksgiving. So this is just a little intro before the main video, which I recorded 2 days ago but I haven't had a chance to upload, which I will be doing today. I just want to say, as today is Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to those of you in America that are celebrating today. And I just want to say that I am very thankful for all of you, whether you're in America, Canada, Australia, the UK or anywhere else in the world, because I know I've got people from all over. I just want to say that I'm very thankful for all of you for tuning in, for subscribing and watching me on a regular basis. It means the world to me, and I'm very thankful to have you as both my subscribers but also my friends. So this is the end of the extra introduction, and Chip says hi. And yeah, I'm gonna now, it'll go straight into the main video that I recorded on Tuesday. So I hope you enjoy. So till next time, bye. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Kazzalistic. Hi if you're a new subscriber. I know my sub count's gone up very slightly, so hi if you're new, thanks for joining me. So today we will be looking at Joseph. This is part of my Nativity theme. I've been frantically trying to get him done over the last couple of days, so I had something to show. The problem with the run up for Christmas is, of course, you're making presents. Some of the people happen to watch the channel, so you can't share them before Christmas. So there will be some things that I am working on at the moment that I will record before they're given to the person and then show after. Obviously I know the person's opened the gift, so that will be to come, but that obviously will be nearer, well, just after, on Christmas Day or just after. So we're working on the Nativity. Like I said in my previous videos, it's something I've always wanted, so I'm not going to repeat myself. So if you haven't seen the Merry video, I will link it up there, the little I button. And I'll probably do a link at the end as well, so you can just press on it. Yeah, so there's Joseph. So obviously the same pattern as I talked about in the Merry video. I don't want to sort of be repeating myself too much because obviously it's just boring. So the yarns that I've used have been all double Mariner double knit, other than one yarn, which I don't know what it is, but if you nip across to Sean's Crafty Corner and ask Sean, or Sean may even put in the comments when she's caught up on her videos, there's one yarn that Sean sent me in the first bundle she sent me that I haven't yet shared, because I was basically pretty much out of very light greys. Used this and then remembered that Marie had sent me a light grey acrylic. Dolt! So, oopsie. Anyway, it's done now. So, Joseph, the face and hands are using Mariner double knit. It's the same as what I mentioned in my previous video. Shade is called Flesh, which I did show in the last video, so I'm not going to spend too long on that. There we go. So that's all the skin colours, and this will be the same obviously for all of them, the main characters that obviously are people. The beard, I don't think I've stitched it on quite right, it looks a bit wonky, but nevertheless it's on. The beard and obviously his shepherd's crook are both done in Mariner double knit in chocolate, which is C-040, which is one of the older shades. And I should say that the flesh colour is also in one of the older shades. We're going by the labels. There we go. So the crook is actually a pipe cleaner. just by chance I'd bought some, we used to have a shop nearby in my town called the Factory Warehouse Shop, and used to sell all sorts of cheap craft stuff. They did furniture, they did anything and everything, cleaning products, all sorts of stuff. They even did some yarns in there, which my first ever granny square blanket was made of, which I've not shown on this channel yet, but I probably will in some point in the future. So I bought some pipe cleaners for a different project. I'd actually planned to make a heart and attach flowers to hang above the wall above where I'm sitting. But then a friend bought me a heart-shaped thing made of buttons, and buttons have a special meaning for me. They remind me of one of my nanas, because she had a button box. I think lots of people's grandmas did, but used to spend hours going through it with her. So she bought me that. So I then decided not to make the heart. So I had spare pipe cleaners. The only thing was they were fluorescent, so I had to actually wind yarn round it and then crochet over the top to try and cover the fluorescent colours underneath it, but it seems to have worked. The only thing I have done wrong, I don't know if you can notice, little schoolgirl error, I stitched it on quite tightly and then realised that the staff is longer than him. But I've tried standing him up, and I've worked out if I angle it like that, he still stands. So I didn't have to unpick it. I could have unpicked it, but it would have been a bit of a fiddle to do, because just the way I'd stitched it. So his eyes are, and his sleeve cuffs are done in black. Again, Mariner double knit. Shade is C045 black, same as before. There we go. His headdress is in, this is looking a bit sad, this is in one of the newer codes, and it's shade 040, if I can get that to focus. There we go, 040, and that's obviously a white, but it doesn't actually have a name. The blue part on his headdress is same as what I did for Mary, so it's C024 Saks. This is one of the older codes for Mariner double knit. And then for the, so this was the same as for Mary, so you worked in back loops only as you were making the body, and then put this in a chain in the front loops only, and then a chain which you stitched on. They're in dark grey. It was the only grey that I had that was acrylic, because I forgot that Marie had sent me some acrylic. So I used that up. I know it was dark grey, but I've lost the label. I've put it down somewhere safe so I could share it, and then of course I've forgotten where I've put it. The rest of him is in a lighter sort of mottled grey. I don't know how well that's going to come up. As I said, that's yarn that, it's only a very small ball, that yarn that originally Sean sent me for Woolly Hugs, which it will still get used for that, but I just used a little bit of it because it was the only grey I could find at the time. I don't actually know what it is. I'm pretty sure it's the double knit, but I'm sure Sean will fill us in, or you can contact Sean and go across to her channel, which is Sean's Crafty Corner, which I will link. Yeah, so he was basically constructed the same way that Mary was. You worked from the bottom upwards. He's got a little dark grey bit around his neck as well. Obviously the beard and the staff were different, but the headdress was pretty much the same sort of thing. Obviously I've stitched it all on, and the arms and the sleeves were made in the same way as Mary. So Joseph has found his wife. La 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 la. Do 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 do. So I have a Mary and a Joseph, and as you can see they do come up the same size. So I'm not quite sure which to make. Yes, we're next, oh, I can't talk today, whether to do the baby Jesus next, or whether to do one of the three wise men or the angel. So I'm going to put it over to you guys. So who would you like to see me make next? One of the three wise men, the angel, or the baby Jesus? I'm going to do the animals last, because obviously I want the main the main characters first. So which of those would you like to see in the next video? And that's what I'll try and work on. Well, maybe not the next video. I've got to find something to share. But just depends how much time I get between now and the weekend. But yeah, so anyway, I'm waffling. Sorry if the lighting's a bit weird and there's a shadow behind me. I've had to use my craft light. It got dark a bit earlier than I was expecting, and it's been a busy day, so I sort of have had to do it as it's now 5 o'clock. So yeah, I've had to do it a bit later, so I'm sorry if the lighting is a bit weird. I hope it hasn't affected too much, but the craft light is a daylight light, so hopefully it should be fairly true to colour. It looks okay on the camera to me. So that's it for today. I hope that wasn't too rushed for you. I just didn't want to go over too much. I mean, the head was made the same as I talked about Mary. The body was made exactly the same way. The headdress was more or less the same. Arms were the same. It really was just the crook, which was just single crocheting around a pipe cleaner. So there was not really much to. And the beard was very, very simple. It was just a little chain in the middle to make the mouth. So pretty unremarkable. It's very similar to Mary, and I just didn't want to get too technical. These are all done in single crochet, and I cannot talk today. I'm a little bit tired. Oh, I'm always saying I'm tired on here on ice because I was. Yeah, all done in single crochet in US terms, double crochet in UK terms. So yeah, nothing much to report other than frantically trying to get, you know, food and presents and cards and stuff sorted ready for Christmas. Yeah, that's it. Life's pretty uneventful, which is good. I'm not complaining. So how are you all? And what are you working on? Yeah, and tell me about what's going on in your life. Is there any dramas going on? You know, feel free to share. We're all here to support each other. So that's it, and until next time, stay well, happy crafting, and remember to stay true to yourself. And it's goodbye for me, goodbye from Mary, and goodbye from Joseph. Bye.